I feel like when you really understand this existence, bro, like understand it for its polarity, like when you understand this existence from a polarity standpoint, like okay, there's left, there's right, there's up, there's down, there's fast, there's slow. So you start to understand that, my nigga, there are moments in your life, my nigga, when shit just gonna hit the fan for your ass, man. And it's like when shit hit the fan, that's when you go into like that hermit, like that bear. You feel me? Like you go into like that hibernation mode because it's like that downward time in your life. You feel me? It's for you to understand that you never needed nothing to be strong, bro. You never needed nobody, and you never needed nothing to love yourself, little twin. So I feel like you gotta really cherish the times at your lows. For I feel like when you start to really appreciate the lows, when you get to the highs, it won't even feel like nothing. It's just like nigga, this I'm just used to this shit. Like nigga, I'm just even when you start really evolving, you really start, you feel me, like doing what you want to do, almost like for your mission and shit, bro. Like you just when everything come with that shit, all the the wealth and all the shit, you feel me, material shit, it kind of make you more humble. Like nigga, I was standing on 10 and I ain't had nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was standing on 10 and nigga, feel me, like I had nobody. So it's like now when I get this shit, I'm not too worried about this shit. Like I'm always gonna choose me and my growth. I'm always gonna choose me and my self work before anything. And I feel like even just saying that right now, it's like it's very important that you go through that self work so you don't lose yourself when the material come and the money come. Because a lot of times you gotta understand, money is not the root of all evil, but money do bring out people's like true desires type shit. Like money can really bring out a part of you that you thought you was healed from, or you thought you didn't want to do no more, or you thought you was, you do what I'm saying, folk? And like the material and all that shit, you could lose yourself inside that shit, bro. You can lose your true self inside material gain. Like focus on material and shit. Like if your mindset is still material money, or I need money, or I need, you feel me, like, or you still define your worth off how much money you got, bro. Like you gotta understand where you at consciously. Like, bro, are you really ready for the abundance that you say you want? Is your character, is the character that you're playing as, is it ready to handle what it is that you say that you really want, bro? And you gotta understand, a lot of y'all want this. A lot of y'all probably got deep imaginations. I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all probably not imagining the same shit everybody else imagining. Like nigga, I ain't gonna speak my imagination, nigga. But of course, when you want success and you want something, you want a name for yourself, bro. It takes a lot of like going through the trials and tribulations. You do what I'm saying? But it's like when you go through that, you feel me? Like it's to build you so you can hold what you want, folks. So like I gotta understand where you at right now, bro. You just supposed to be focusing on the present and building. You can only build yourself if you in the present. You can only build yourself more and more if you in the present, gang. You just locked in the present moment. Like, okay, bet, how can I improve today? Like, okay, what can I do today to improve, bro? Like, okay, bet. You got your little routine. You working out. You going outside. Whatever it is that you're doing, but you gotta start, bro. It's baby steps to this shit, bro. Like you just don't get here. Like you just don't get there by just waking up and imagining that shit, bro. Like you gotta really wake up and like, okay, bet, what could be done today that's gonna align me with my highest timeline, bro. You dig what I'm saying? So I want a lot of y'all to start building routines and shit, gang. Like really build routines and start finding ways to incorporate your creativity and being one with your body and working out and shit. Like even if you, no matter what you do, bro, like even if you work a job and shit, gang, like nigga, I used to, a lot of y'all niggas, bro, y'all make excuses and shit. Y'all gotta work a job and I gotta work 4 hours and 8 hours and shit, all them little ass hours and shit. And I ain't finna downplay your work, gang. But some of y'all, I feel like y'all find any excuse not to lock in, gang. Like, bro, I used to work at this one job, bro, and I was actually at that job when I started my journey and shit, bro. But nigga, I was working like 12 to 15 hours like a day, almost six. Sometimes I was working 6 days a week, nigga. Like, and I still get off work. I'm locking in. I'm at the gym and shit, 4 hours and shit. Like, I'm at. I'm not. I'm not at the gym for 4 hours, but I only had like I got off work, I only had what, like 8 hours or some shit before I had to go back to work, nigga. So it was like, bruh, I used to only sleep for 4 hours, bruh. But when I was up, when I got off work, I'm straight to the gym. Then I'm straight, boom. I'm on my laptop, bro. So I'm trying to create some shit, bro. Like, a lot of y'all gotta stop making excuses if you say you really want that shit, folks. Like, bro, like you say you really want that shit, bro. And you gotta prove that shit, gang. Like, there ain't no excuse for nothing, bro. Like, you gotta learn how to use your time wisely where you at, bro. And stop comparing your journey to other people, bro. Stop comparing your journey like, oh, well, you got that and you got this, but it's like, nigga, you don't know what a motherfucker been through to get what they got. You don't know what a motherfucker been through to even be in the position they in. So it's like when you start focusing so much on people, gang, you start focusing on yourself. This is when you understand, bro. It's about where you at right now, folks. Where are you at right now, and what can you do right now, folks? Stop comparing yourself to other people, gang. That's not, you never gonna grow like that. You gonna forever be stagnant, looking at somebody else journey and shit, and you still ain't doing shit. In real life.